Dear survivor of narcissistic abuse, I wish to speak to you today because I want to remind you about your warrior journey, about how brave you are to have reached this point in your life. Healing from narcissistic abuse can be one of the toughest things a person can do. But having come to this point where you have realized who the narcissist is and where you are learning what you need to do to heal yourself is exactly the point where you will feel tired, exhausted, and you will feel like giving up. Many of us feel that way because healing journeys are not easy. But let me remind you of the warrior who lives inside of you, that has fought for so very long, and now you have reached this point. And this is the point where I would like to remind you to wake up the warrior once again. The road ahead of you may not be easy, but it is a promising one. When you were with a narcissist, you were so full of hope to be able to work that relationship out, to be able to work things out, even when you were living with the impossible. But now that life has opened up to you and called you to do your own healing, I'll remind you that you are a warrior and that you can do this healing. So in this video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you should never give up from healing from narcissistic abuse. Reason number 1. Do you remember the little you? The you in your childhood? The child full of dreams and aspirations? The child who believed everything would turn out great? You need to keep fighting for this little one, because this little one believed in beautiful things, a bright future. So now when you feel like giving up, remind yourself that this little one is still alive and he or she lives inside of you. We all still have that inner child which is full of hopes, and it still believes that everything will be all right. So this is your reason number 1, the most important reason why you need to keep on keeping on in this healing journey, no matter how hard it gets. Reason number 2, you as a person. What do you want from this life? Even though you have been through so much and you have seen such dark days, I'm sure you still dream. I'm sure your heart still wants things. I'm sure there are experiences you still want to experience. Don't deny yourself saying that no, it's not possible. It is possible. You have to believe in your capacity to be able to heal. You can. There are a lot of people who are healing. You just need to maybe look around you. If you wake up the warrior inside of you, now that the path in front of you is clear, wide, and open, there is no narcissist standing in front of you. The only thing is, the path might seem dark, when really this is the path of light. This is the path which is going to lead you to your true self that you have lost contact with for so long. So I ask you once again, you as a person, what do you want from this life, even though you have been through so much? I'm sure you still have dreams, expectations, and experiences you want to live. So this is your second reason why you can never give up. The third reason, you know how we always look for that external energy and something outside of you, a reason that you can look at. The wind beneath your wings, the energy that pushes you forward, the forward momentum, You may think that you're hurt and that you do not have the energy to go forward because you're simply fighting too many battles and it's becoming too much for you. But ask yourself, do you really not have that energy? Do you not? I think I do. I am someone who believes in taking revenge. Yes. Not in the form or fashion that a normal revenge looks like. I want to become the best version of myself because my mother used to openly challenge me that I will not ever be that version of me. So I ask you, the narcissist has hurt you, damaged you, and betrayed you. So ask yourself, have they not given you a reason enough? Have they not switched something on inside of you and given you that energy, or given you a strong why, a strong reason to wake up in the morning and fight once again? Never let the narcissist win. Let this be your third reason. When you go to that grave of yours, you will go in the shape and the form of a person who defied the narcissist, who beat the narcissist by becoming the best version of themselves. So you have a lot of work to do, even though you may feel exhausted and feel tired today, and you feel like giving up. I promise you, if you awaken that warrior inside of you and remind that warrior how strong he is or she is, you will find a new energy. All that injustice, that is your energy. All that betrayal and hurt, that is your energy. You already have the energy that you need to get that forward momentum in this journey, if you know what I'm saying. So your third reason is never let the narcissist win. Moving on to the fourth reason. Can you please tell me, how is it that life brings you all the way to this point of letting you know who the narcissist is and letting you know exactly what they did to you and who they are? Do you think this is without purpose? Do you think life is without purpose? I don't think so. I simply don't believe in a purposeless life. If you have been brought all the way to this point in your life where life is forcing you to heal and it's asking you to believe in your own capacity to be able to heal from this experience, it will also provide you whatever else you need in your journey to be able to heal from this. So your path of healing is already a testimony to the healing that is going to take place. Believe this, because life is always working out in our favor. You came across a person such as the narcissist so that you can understand yourself better. You came to the point of being put on the healing path so that you can heal. So it is already a testimony. Your path of healing, which is in front of you, is a testimony that you will heal. This is your fourth reason. My favorite one is the fifth reason. The fifth reason is your raised level of consciousness. In your entire family, in your entire workplace, or whatever dynamic that you were in, you were one of the few or maybe the only person to realize what was actually going on. So your level of consciousness is already there. It's at a point where you see things for what it is. And that is discernment at its best. So if you have the capacity to see what is wrong, I'm sure you have the capacity to see what is right as well. So recognize, use this power, this raised level of consciousness that you already have. Use it to know what is meant for you and what's not meant for you, and what will heal you and what will not heal you. You see how you already have the power to walk this path of healing, to walk this healing journey. So this is your fifth reason, a big weapon that you hold inside of you, your raised level of consciousness. Your sixth reason. Moving on to the sixth. I want to ask you, because this is what I asked myself. Jennifer, what do you want for yourself? What do you want from this life? It doesn't matter what happened to you till date, but what do you genuinely desire from your heart? Because your heart never stops desiring, no matter how damaged it is. Right? So, I tell myself that I want to be able to offer myself all the love and affection and respect that I did not receive throughout my life. I want to be able to acknowledge my own importance in this world, and I want to be able to contribute something meaningful. Maybe not become the richest person or, do really well monetarily. Yes, that goes without saying, and even if it doesn't happen, I can make my peace with that. But I'm very sure about what gives me meaning and what gives my life meaning. And I'm always constantly working towards that. So, what do you want for yourself? Do you want to be a counselor? Are you very good at counseling people? Does that add value and meaning to other people's lives? Are you a very good painter? Are you able to hold people in awe of a sight that you're able to provide them with, which makes them introspect? Or just maybe pause? What do you want for yourself? Well, how do you want to add to this world in a way that is unique to you? What do you want for yourself? How are you planning to express your individuality? Your individuality still lives inside of you. You just need to heal your traumas. And you can start expressing your individuality anyways, with or without trauma. With or without trauma. It does not matter. So, what do you want for yourself? Your heart does not stop desiring, even if it is broken. That is the beauty of how beautifully strong your heart is. So what is it that you want? Ask yourself and spend time writing this down. And you'll be surprised with the things that you are able to write when you ask yourself this question. You will surprise yourself because you're only getting to know yourself after this abuse. And this brings me to the next point, which is your destiny's call. Will you answer your destiny's call? This is your seventh reason why you should never give up on this journey. We have all come to this planet. We've all been, sent by God. That's what I believe. I believe in God. I believe in purpose. I believe in being able to add value to the world around me. I believe in my individuality, the power of my individuality. So I ask you, are you curious as to why you are here and what your destiny is? Do you think your whole life has been working towards that destined call of yours? Maybe even this abuse happened so that you could fulfill your destiny in the best possible manner, in a way you could not have had all of this not happened to you. So, are you willing to answer your destiny's call? This is your seventh reason why you should not give up. The eighth reason, if you are someone who wakes up in the morning and truly enjoys their cup of coffee or tea, likes going for long walks in nature, appreciates whatever few friends they have or whatever else, the little things that give them joy. Most people I know are like this. And if you are like this, it means that you cherish life, even in the smallest bits that come to you. So Do you want this trauma and whatever else that has happened to you to overshadow this beautiful gift that you hold in your hand? Yes, bad things have happened. No, you did not deserve it. But if it's going to help you shape you into the person who will fulfill their purpose and meet their destiny and be able to really appreciate this life that you have been given, is this not a reason enough for you to keep on fighting? For you to be the warrior that you are? For you to believe in your healing? So, this life is a gift. Just imagine, just think about the time when you were small and you had so many opportunities which were in front of you. Maybe you used them, maybe you did not, or maybe you could not. You feel that loss inside of you, don't you? At some point in your life, you have lost time. And this time is so valuable and precious, right? So that is the gift of life. And you still hold that gift of life as you listen to this video. So are you going to cherish it, or are you going to sit in your 40s and your 50s, think about how you did not use your 30s well, or how you did not use your 40s well? It's all up to you. You still have this life. The ninth reason is again one of my favorites. The ninth reason why you should not give up. How do you define your place in this world? Everyone comes and they relate to this world in a certain way. They draw meanings for who other people are and who they are. How far have you gone on this journey of being able to tell your place in this world? How are you defining your place in this world? This is a very interesting question. If you look up, there are many art assignments on this. Being able to define your place in this world and how you relate to others. It keeps changing throughout your life, and that's the most interesting part. Do you really want to miss out on this experience of being able to define your place in this world? When I say define your place in this world, understand your place in this world, I don't mean you accomplishing something or being ambitious in a way that you do something that other people can't. You are already doing something other people can't. You're being yourself. So it's a journey you're exploring, right? So how do you define? What does it mean to you? When you say you step into the world, how does it make you feel? When you relate to others, how does it make you feel? And how would you like to change this or improve it or, hold it in your system? It's a beautiful gift. So it's up to you. This is one of my favorite reasons. The 10th reason. The 10th reason is, what do you want to tell yourself years down the line? What do you tell yourself now about the past couple of years? Or your time with the narcissist? What do you tell yourself about yourself? Look, I think even without meeting you, I will tell you that you are incredible for being able to recognize the narcissist for who they were. You are incredible because, you have this superpower to be able to feel so deeply and sit in your vulnerabilities, which most people cannot do. So most probably you're an empath and you feel deep amounts of love for all those around you. This is a superpower, not everyone has it. You add value to the world around you. So you have all these incredible qualities. How are you going to use them in such a way that 10 years down the line you can say, okay, this is how I used my time. I led a meaningful life, or I led a successful life, or I led whatever life. What do you want to tell yourself years down the line? Because whether you heal or you don't heal, you believe in healing or you don't believe in healing, you will continue to live. And years down the line, you will be still thinking your thoughts. And at that time, what kind of thoughts do you want to think about yourself? So these are all questions that you can think about. You can journal. But when I feel really tired of fighting and I feel like the warrior inside of me is giving up, this is what I tell myself. Do it for the little Jennifer. What do you want to tell yourself years down the line? Oh my God, there's so much I want to learn about this world. I want to lead this and this sort of a life because it adds meaning to me. These are the things I want to be able to do. So, I'm full of life, even though the narcissist has sucked the life out of me. And I want to remind you that so are you. Even you are full of life and dreams and aspirations and ambitions and wants and expectations and desires. It's all there inside of you. All you need to do is wake it up and not be fazed by the challenges you're facing or be let down by the difficulties that are in your way right now. They will pass, but your expectations and your desires will remain. So these are the reasons why you should not give up. I have given you 10 reasons. You can come up with your own 10. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you don't allow the warrior inside of you to ever die. This healing journey has been brought to you because you are meant to walk this path and you have it in you to heal. Please believe in yourself. Thank you.